Let's see here. We're getting ready to start, guys. This is session 6 of Saints in Armor by GMT. The Battle of Hochst. I'm probably not saying that right, Doug. 20 June 1622. I never see here. What's going on here? Let me back up. What's going on? Oh, look for game online would help. And I see it. All right, there's the game. Okay. I need to see a little bit better. There we go. Okay, am I still with you?
Yep.
Okay, all righty.
All right, so we had just ended turn 9.
Yep.
So I'm going to flip the fired markers and the finished markers and clean up everything, mark it unmoved.
Okay.
Move to turn 10.
Yep. And we don't need to roll for the bridge anymore since you have that.
Correct. The bridge is open. And things are generally ready to go at this point. So starting turn 10, which is what is that? 3 p.m. We're starting 3 p.m. And let's see here. We've got
the guys in the village are at rally right now.
Right, they're at rally. You've got 2 make readies.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, mine are all receive charge. So, either of your make readies can go because they're the same rating.
Mm-hmm. Let me look at. Let's see here. Make ready. What do we want? What can I do here? Okay, let's see here. Okay, all those guys were in open order, it looks like. Except, I don't know why. Oh, that's for this guy here. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do this Spanish.
All right.
And gotta look at the terrain chart here. Okay, I don't think I have the terrain chart. I guess I got it up here, don't I? Well, I'm just going to move out of the river into the swamp, and I think that's just
it's a
that's going to be
full movement.
Full movement.
Right.
We'll do the same here. And since they're in open order, we don't have to worry about taking any formation hits then.
Correct. They will not take formation hits.
Yep, I learned my lesson now. Okay. And this big guy, he's going to come down here. They can't go any closer, these orders. But the guy in 2012 Musketeers is going to move forward into the woods. He's still one away from everybody. Okay, and I think it's time for let's see here. Receive charge. You can't move. I mean, I'm saying a lot of these rules out loud for everybody to hear too. So, okay. First of all, I'm going to try for a continuation, unless you want to try to stop me.
I will not.
Yeah. The odds of me rolling a 0 and 2 is probably about not worth it. Try.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could happen, but.
Yep. So my leader's a 0, so it's a straight up 0 to 2.
Correct.
And he's finished.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess it's over to you, right?
No, because I don't have anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So your other make ready wing gets to go.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So he's actually going to try to change orders, I think.
Okay.
See if I can see here just for a second. And change orders.
Change to.
Yeah, let's see here. He's make ready, and he's going to change to. Well, can he do that? That's wrong charge, isn't it? That's order restrictions. Change orders. Make ready. Going to. Actually, he's actually going to. Let me see. Yeah, he's going to go. He's trying to change the orders to receive charge.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were going to do. Yep. So it's a 0 to 5. However, you are a cavalry wing.
Mm-hmm. So I got a +1.
Um. Well, no. Wait a minute. You don't.
I got.
No. Yeah. +1. So it's actually a +1, not a -1. It's a +1, a cavalry wing changing to
To
receive
receive charge.
charge.
Yep. So it's a 0 to 1 +1. I mean
Uh,
0
zi-
0
zero,
5 5 0
0
to
to 5
5.
+1 to the die. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I just wanted an easier way to change information.
Right. Right. That's what I figured you were doing.
And his die row is a 1. He.
And you do. So you change. You change.
Let's see here. Where's orders? Orders.
There you go.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to receive charge. Now I can have everybody change their
Everybody can execute a
reform.
reform action without.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay. So,
But keep in mind, you can only move 1 hex.
oh, that's right. I just want to change
Mm-hmm.
formation first. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. First, I'm going to affix these guys.
Yeah, the formation shaking guys.
Yep. So that's their move. And that Markham moved, right?
Yep.
Did I do that right now? Mark move. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
And formation. There we go. Formation. And Mark moved. Okay. Now the rest of these guys are going to go make a formation change and go to open order. Receive charges. You can't get within you can't come up against anybody too. Just like a ready
Correct. Yeah, the only way you can move adjacent to anybody is to be under charge.
right?
You got one guy at 2122 that still isn't in open order.
Right here, right.
There you go.
This guy here.
That guy is under column.
Right. So he could. The rest of these guys, I'm going to go ahead and mark a move. So I should have been doing it as doing it.
Yeah, you want to take that guy that's in 19. What is that? 2021.
Yeah.
he's in column. He can't be in column. You meant to put him in open order.
Oh, I did. Didn't I? Sorry. Now I see. Yeah. Special formation, right? No.
Yep. There you go.
Must have clicked on something else. Okay.
All right. So now you got everybody in open order except these two guys. So
And yeah, but this guy here can move though under the leader because he did.
Correct.
He
Yeah,
was
because he was
he was
already
already
in open order.
right.
So was the guy in 2020.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I missed that. Oh,
I thought,
the guy that I changed to column. Okay, that's what happened.
yeah,
That's what happened. That's the
yeah,
reason. That's the
right.
reason. That's the reason why. Okay, let me mark him unmoved then. That's what kind of confusing.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was column from last time. He
Yep.
was
Mhm.
hmm he was ready to go,
Okay. So we're gonna. I'm not sure where the leader's going to go to yet. Let's see. One.
and he can only move one.
Right. That's fine. Okay. So that's it. We're still everybody's in one, two, three. Good. Okay. Oh, this guy down here could if I wanted to move him. The guy down in
Yeah, that's true. He can move.
2519. Yeah.
Yep, he can move.
But he's in command again, so I probably won't do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, he'd have to move back into command before he could move.
But isn't he in command now?
He
After.
is. Yeah, he is now in command. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he could move one hex, but the only hex he could move into is that swamp hex.
Yeah. We're not going to do that. Okay. And this guy's going to move one. Okay. All right. I think next, he's going to. The guy down here is going to stay. Okay. So now I'm going to try for continuation.
All right. So
Oh, 0, 1. Minus
yeah,
plus 1. I got row 0.
yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I did what I wanted to do, so. It's always possible that this die row is going to be a
It could
0.
happen.
Like that
Yep.
right there.
It could happen.
Just like
Yep.
that. Okay, so I got my continue.
Actually, it was a 0 to 1 -1, not a +1,
Why?
because you're a cavalry wing.
But I thought it was a.
No, that was
Oh,
orders
orders.
change.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, so I still got it.
Yeah, you could have rolled a 0 or a 1.
Yeah, well, that's good.
So yeah, you got your continuation.
Okay, so now we're going to go back to try to get back to make ready. And that's so we're in receive charge. Make ready is a 0 to 5, but I got to add, but it's going to be a +1 to it since there. No,
Mm-mm.
this is just this is where I get
It's
my cavalry wings a -1 then. No,
no, you don't get a -1
I don't get anything.
because you're not changing to charge.
That's right.
So it's just a
This
flat out
0 to 5.
your receive charge changing to make ready. It's just a 0 to 5.
Yeah, unless you're going to try, yeah, them changing orders. And how about
Yeah,
that?
yeah. You already had the continuation, so
Yeah.
there's no preemption. You're just changing orders.
Yeah. Now we're going to make ready. Make ready. All right.
Mm.
Okay. Now I got a little bit further legs here. It's
Mm-hmm.
still gonna be slow going because as soon as this guy here moves forward, he's got to stop, right?
No, he doesn't have to stop because it's not the stream.
Oh, it's right. But
It's
how much? How
it's
much?
marsh,
Right.
which
Yeah.
now that costs him 4.
Okay, so that's pretty much.
Well, that's a marshy stream. Wait a minute, it costs him 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it costs him 2.
And
So
his distance move is 8, right?
correct.
Okay. So,
Yeah, so
but then I got that's 2, but then I got to pay to go through the.
you're gonna have to pay a +1 to get across that, right? So
That's
that's
gonna be
1, 2. Crossing it will
it'd be
be
up to 5.
3,
Then.
4, 5.
Right. And one more hex, I think.
Yep,
7.
6, 7.
Okay. Okay. So the next guy, make sure I want to do this right. Leave my leader there for now.
might have wanted to wait one more turn because the guys before you changed orders.
Mm-hmm.
Because that dude in 2217 is not an open order, nor is the guy
Oh,
in
I know. Oh, I know.
2118.
I know. I know. But I did. I figured I'd take the chance.
I mean, they're going to take formation hits.
Yeah. Okay.
Now you can move your leader over there
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
still
Okay.
change them.
Okay. We're gonna move the guy in 2020.
Mhm.
Okay. That's 1 plus 1 is 2. Right.
Right? Yep.
3,
Yep.
4,
Yep.
5, 6,
Yep.
and 7, 8.
Correct.
Okay. So we're gonna now move the guy in where is it here? 2022. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hmm.
Okay, then we're gonna let's see. Yep. Move the guy in 2023. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then the guy in 2024. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll move the guy here in 21, 21. First here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then for the guy in 2020, 21, 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then the guy in 22, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now for my leader. He has to pay. The leaders don't. The leader, I can't remember.
Well, they
Pay the movement.
pay the terrain cost, but they move as cavalry.
Right. So
They don't take formation hits,
no,
but they pay they
thinking
pay the
the
terrain cost.
train cost. That's what I was going after. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll be over here. Okay. And we'll go for one more continuation. This will be it. So it'll be a +1 for the second attempt.
Correct.
Unless you're going to try to preempt me.
Oh no. No. You're already at a 0 to 2 +1, so.
No, this is make ready. Oh, yeah, 0, 2 +1.
Yep.
So it's 0. So, but I'm a cavalry wing, so it's a -1.
Yeah, so it's just a 0 to 2.
Okay. 0 to 2. Nope, that was it. Yeah, he had a good run.
I did, yeah. Most progress they've made in turns.
Yeah. And that's probably my most continuations.
Yeah, it's true.
Let's see here.
It's true.
Mark him finished. Okay. Now I think you might have it go.
Yep, because all my guys get to go because all you've got now is rally.
That's great.
All right. So we'll start with Christian's wing, the center.
Okay.
And we'll do a fix these musketeers to formation shaken. We'll fix these musketeers to nothing. We'll have this artillery is going to fire on the musketeers in 21. The guy's right next to your leader. So it's range of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Range of 2 on 12 to 24s is 0.
Mm-hmm.
They roll a 7, which is
Formation.
hit.
Motion detected at the front door.
Okay.
All right. All right. We'll try for a continuation.
Okay.
It's a 0 to 2. And nope. All right. So that was the center. And now we'll go ahead and activate Harpsal.
Okay.
And we're going to try and change his orders to charge. So from make ready, that's a 0 to 5. He is not a cavalry wing. He is now in charge. Okay. 1, 2, and he takes formation hit. 3. 1, 2, 3. The hell's the turn? No, it's just the. And that wasn't what I wanted to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4. Okay. He's going to try continuation.
Okay.
So it's a 0 to 3. And that's it. And he's got a continuation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the Musketeers in 2320 are going to fire at the horse there that's right adjacent to them.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you're firing at the one that's in up here. You said 23? Okay. Okay.
So
Gotcha.
yeah, the ones at 2320
And 2319.
yeah, firing
Okay.
at 2319.
Mm-hmm.
And they have +1 for having strength of 2. However, because you're on the other side of the hedge,
Mm-hmm.
and you were there before I was there, so you get the advantage of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's -1. So it's +1, -1, it's just a straight up, and a 4, and they miss. The next guys down
Mm-hmm.
are going to fire at those
Same
the
ones?
same horse.
Okay.
Same deal. All right, that's an 8. That's a hit.
Okay.
Yep, that's a hit.
He's a strength 5, so he's now a 4.
Correct. All right, the arquebusiers in the stack with the leader,
Mm-hmm.
Carpzal. So those arquebusiers will fire on that unit of horse that's adjacent to them.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And arquebusiers, they are formation shaken, so they're a -1. However, they are arquebusiers, so they're a +1.
Okay.
And they are cavalry with a strength of
3.
I think they're 3.
They're 3.
All right, so it's neither a plus nor a minus.
Now, is the hedgerow blocking them there?
Let me hide the units here and look, because I'm not sure about that. I think the answer to that is no. But give me just a second. No, that I would say that's open. There is no hedgerow there.
Okay. That's why I couldn't say. That's why I was trying to.
Yeah, if you click the little globe icon,
Mm-hmm.
so you hide all the pieces, you can see that that's intended to be open.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a straight up roll for them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they are. Yeah, it's a straight up roll. They roll a 5, which I think is a miss.
Yep.
Yep.
For cavalry pistol. So
Yep.
they lose one of their.
So they take a pistol. Okay. Now the musketeers that are in that stack.
Mm-hmm.
They're a 2, so they get a +1.
Okay.
And they're a 5, and that's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he'll try one more continuation.
Okay.
And it's a 0 to 3.
+1.
It's a +1. Oh, look at that.
You got it.
All right, so we're all going to shoot again. Start the same place, guys. In 2320, we're going to do exactly the same attacks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he's a +1, but then -1, so he's even up.
Mm-hmm.
He rolls a 1, that's nothing. That next musketeer, same thing, firing at the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
Even worse.
The arquebusiers.
The arquebusiers, they are
Even up.
even up.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a 6. I think that's still a miss, but
Yep. 0-6 on cavalry is a miss.
yep. Okay, and now the musketeers.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit.
Yep. Okay.
So there we go. And he's now finished. Oh, I can't complain about that. They
No.
had a pretty good run. Shot some troopers out of the saddle there. Okay. And that leaves my cavalry,
Mm-hmm.
who at this point are basically going to sit there. So Styrum is finished. All right. Now you got your guys that are in rally.
Okay. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Now we got some cleaning up to do here. I think we're gonna start with the artillery. This the 12-pounder in 1713.
Yep.
We'll fire at the musketeers in 2114.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 away, and then you got the
Yeah, they're in that trench or redoubt.
yeah, the four away 0, and then whatever we have for the redoubt is like a +1.
Yeah, I think it's -2 if I recall correctly.
-2.
It's a -2 to fire combat.
Okay, so it comes out to be a -2 to the Dyro.
Yep.
And miss.
Oh yeah, big time.
Okay, so then the 3-pounder will do the same thing. Same guy that he's shooting at.
He's a -1.
Right. And then
And a
they're
-2, so it's -3.
Uh-huh. Takes it down to
Oh well.
a 5. He still misses.
5. Yep, still misses on a 3-pounder.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to hit much with a 3-pounder.
Yep. Okay. Now I have to put a line up here for the 12-pounder in 1516.
I think he, depending on who you're trying to hit.
Well, I think he has to go to the guy in the down here in 2214.
E214. Okay.
I think that's where he has to go. Because I think otherwise, if he went to
Yeah,
the
guy, he's got line of sight.
but
Right.
but I don't. But go ahead and put it on the 2114 and see if he has that. I don't think he. I thought those trees might block him. I could be wrong.
He crosses the hex side.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. So I wasn't
Yeah.
going to shoot. Okay, we'll fire him at the guy in 2115. 1, 2,
Okay.
3,
Yeah,
4,
that's what you did
5,
last
6,
time.
7 away.
Yep, it's 7.
So it's a
-3.
-3. So it's going to be -3 total.
Right.
5. Oh. That's
yeah,
a formation
-3
hit.
total. Formation hit.
Yeah.
That's the same thing that happened last time.
Okay, then the other 12-pounder is going to fire at 2114.
Right.
And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away. So it's a 0, so it's a -2 to the Dyro.
Yep.
That takes it to a 5 formation hit.
Yep. And this is exactly what happened last time.
I don't think that's 2 formation hits on the 2114. So it's
Yeah, he was formation broken.
oh, he was okay.
Yeah, he was formation broken, and we cleaned him up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the last time, you got 2 hits on him and caused him to be formation broken.
Okay.
And then I reformed him, and this time you got 1 formation hit on him to make him formation broken again because he was formation shaken.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we've ended up at the end of the turn exactly in the same place as where they started.
Okay. It looks like my 4-pounder at this point doesn't have a shot.
No,
So let's go in here, and we're going to. He looks good. This guy, I don't think he's morale shaken. He can't get out of that, right?
no, because he hit
But
casualty threshold.
but my heavy infantry Schmidt is going to reform,
Mm-hmm.
get rid of his formation shaken. Okay. All right. So now we're going to try for a continuation at this point.
No, you're not. You're in rally.
Oh, that's right. I'll have to change orders next time.
Yep.
Now that we're all fixed up. Mark him finished. If I can. Oh, come on, David.
There you go. Not that it matters, because he's the last one.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Because we're just going to mark him unfinished here. All right, and we got nobody routing.
Now, if we were playing with counters, I would probably want to. I would agree. But with this, it's easy to making formation.
Oh yeah,
Finished.
it's easy to do. Okay, so given that, unfired, unfinished, unmoved, and turn 11.
Motion detected at the front door.
Okay. So this time, I have a unit under charge, so I start.
Okay.
These guys are right up against it. So this fella, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all right, the musketeers in 2320 will shoot at the same horse that they've already shot at.
Okay.
And they are +1 and then -1, so it's even. And they roll a 1, so they miss. The next guys, same deal, same horse.
Mm-hmm.
They roll 2, they miss. The arquebusiers are firing on the horse they fired on last time.
Did they already fire twice before?
You know what they did, and I didn't mark their pistols, so let me mark the pistol for the second one. Yep, they are no longer firing.
Okay.
Cannot fire. But the musketeers can. So, same deal. And it's a 6, and so they don't hit anything.
Okay.
All right, so we'll try for a continuation. Gonna preempt.
Yeah, it's my. Let's see here. Should I? Montage. Yeah, we'll try preempting.
Okay, who's
Give it
doing the preempt?
The
Mortain.
Mortain's going to do it.
Okay, Mortain will try it. Okay, so he is
Make ready.
He's make ready. He has to roll a 0 to 3 for a preemption.
Mm-hmm. With a -1 for cavalry wing.
-1 for being a cavalry wing. He is not adjacent, so 0 to 3 -1.
How about that?
He does it. So he's got his preemption. So Kurpzow is finished. And Mortain now has to move.
Okay, we're going to move. Okay, first thing he's going to do, well, let's see what here. That one. Okay, so he's on top. Let's see here. Everybody's going to move, and he's just going to stay there. Okay, so he's going to reform the guy in 2217 to open order.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's there. Let me mark him. Well, we know he's moved.
Yeah.
Because if I get a continuation, that would be great.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with marking them moved in this game.
Yeah.
If you get a continuation, they get to move again.
Right.
It's not as important in this game to mark them moved as it is in some other games.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, we'll start. Yep. Okay. The cavalry and what is it? 2817 is going to 2, 4, 5. That's where he's going to end.
Okay.
So you're going to get a shot at the guy leaving in 2617. So you want to go ahead and shoot?
Missed.
Okay. So that's it was across. So that's 2, 3,
Correct.
4, 5.
Yep.
And he's going to have to change his.
Yeah, because otherwise he's in the stream.
Yep. Yep. He's going to rotate. So that's 1.
Oh, well, it's a move in the hex, so it's the same cost.
So okay, so that's probably as far as you're going to really go.
Yeah, it's as far as he's going to get.
Because that's coming from here. That'd have been
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it.
Yep.
Okay. Now we're going to move the guy in 2417. That's 3. And he's going to change, and that's going to make it 5. That's 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna. So I need to look what kind of terrain I'm in up here. Okay, and 2318 is a clear terrain hex, right?
2318. Yeah, that's clear terrain.
Okay, so he's going to first rotate for 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's going to 3.
Yep.
4, 5 plus 1, 6.
Yep.
And stop. And then the guy in 2218 is going to move. That's 1, 2.
2.
Then he's going to rotate for 3.
Mm-hmm.
4.
5.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see something here. Okay, 2418 is a clear hex, right? 2418?
Yeah, 2418 is a clear hex.
Okay. So he's gonna. So you're gonna get a shot here as he's gonna rotate.
Two shots, actually.
Yeah. That's one.
Miss. Miss.
Okay.
Motion detected at the front door.
Yeah, we won't do that. We'll just go ahead. So that was one. Go ahead and take a couple more shots.
Yep. There you go. Two more shots.
3, 4, 5.
Miss. Hit.
One hit. One.
Yep, one hit.
Take his strength to 3.
Which he was originally a 5.
Mm-hmm.
At morale 7. And he's now a 3. He's at casualty threshold.
Okay.
So if he takes another hit.
Mm-hmm. So I don't suppose he gets a shoot, does he? Because we're making ready.
Well, he moved.
Right.
Well, he is cavalry.
Mm-hmm.
So cavalry can move and shoot. So yes, he could shoot at those musketeers.
I'm trying to figure it's not worth it.
Yeah, you'll burn a pistol.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
whether I'm going to use it any more in the game or not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's probably worth taking the shot.
It'd be a plus. It'd be a +1.
Yeah, because there's 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. And
well, no, it's even Steven. 3 is your cavalry for each +1 for each strength point over 3.
Over 3. I'm right. So it's nothing.
Yeah, so it's nothing. It's just straight up. You'd have to roll a 7, 8, or 9, which you might do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, might as well take it or take the shot.
Might as well take it.
Yeah. I am going to do it. Nope.
Nope.
Okay, so. Okay, the cavalry.
Now, I think technically.
Oh, I gotta get rid of my pistol.
Yeah, you have to get rid of your pistol. Technically, I think I could shoot back at you.
I fire. Yeah.
Yeah, because you fired, so I get to shoot at you because you moved, and I get to shoot at you because you fired.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to return fire. So there's 2 more shots coming at you.
I only fired at one unit. Both guys get to fire?
No, you're right. Only one get to fire, and he missed.
Okay. Okay. Now you're gonna get 2 shots up here because I'm moving out. 2319 is moving to here.
Okay, so miss.
Okay, that is rotating. Okay, then 2119. He's rotate. Oops, wrong way. That's 1.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Mm-hmm.
And that guy moved, changed formation. And then the guy up here in 2118 is just going to rotate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we're going to try for another continuation unless you're going to preempt me.
No, go ahead.
Oh, well, yeah, this was on a continuation, wasn't it?
Yeah, this was on a continuation. That's
no.
You preempt. That was a preempt.
Yeah.
So
this would be my first continuation.
This would be your first continuation. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and preempt.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use Styrum, my cavalry, to do that.
Okay.
So my preemption will be using receive charge.
Mm-hmm.
So preemption is a 0 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
-1 for his leadership rating, and then -1 for being a cavalry wing. So
Okay,
it's
-2.
yep, 0 to 2 -2.
No.
Not anywhere close, which earns him the coveted
No continuation marker.
no continuation marker. Not that he was likely to continue anyway. All right, that means you get to roll for continuation.
Okay. And let's see here.
So you're in make
Just,
ready. It's a 0 to 2.
right. Make 0. Yeah, 0 to 2 plus. Oh, minus
Minus
one, one
1.
for being a cavalry wing.
Yep.
Yep.
0
Okay.
to 2 -1.
Yeah. Yep. And just for grins, you can't try to preempt me 2 times.
No.
You only get one preempt.
Well, you know what? I've always been a little hazy on that. I
Well, look it up.
think, I
Look it up.
think technically you can preempt
Yeah.
with as many leaders as are eligible to preempt.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But doing so, you wouldn't be able to get any continuations if you fail.
right? Yeah, that's the downside of it. Right? Is that you throw away all your preemptions.
Mm-hmm. So, you want to try preempting me?
No, not at a 0 to 2. Not with everybody else that and again, it kind of doesn't matter, right? I mean, well, it could matter. So no, I'm not going to.
Okay.
Let's see here. Player consults the preemptive table, finds the orders of the wing making the attempt, and finds the number range. He rolls a die. If successful, the inactive player now activates that wing. You may also try to use continuation with that wing as in a normal activation. Preempted wing leader is marked with the bypassed marker to indicate that his wing will be activated next after the preemptive wing. If the preemption attempt fails, the leader of the unsuccessful wing is marked no continue. Yep. If one leader fails a preemption attempt, the player owning that leader may attempt to preempt the same activation with another leader.
Okay, cool.
It specifically says it. So yeah, any eligible leader you could preempt, but you blow all your continuations if you fail.
I was just wondering because I don't think we ever have done that.
We've never done it, but you could.
Mm-hmm. Well, there might be reasons. Well, if you had lots of leaders and you have more, and a real good reason to do it.
Well, the Breitenfeld game,
Mm-hmm.
the Swedes in particular have so many leaders,
Mm-hmm.
and a big chunk of their force isn't moving anyway.
Right. So you might as well do.
So yeah, I mean, it could make sense for them to do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now I'm gonna try for my continuation.
Yep.
I got 0 to 2, -1 for being a cavalry wing.
0 to 2 -1. Yep.
And I fail.
Yep.
He did his
Worth
job.
a shot.
Well, he did his job stopping your guys and got a move out of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, my guys were not going very far, but they. I've got skirmish troops there.
Mm-hmm.
They're skirmishing. All right. Okay, so at this point, you have.
I have another make ready.
You have another make ready wing.
And a rally. And you don't have anybody else that's hired up. So
right.
This is Spanish. Okay, the Spanish are going to try moving again. Need to make some room here. So, okay, the cow, the court carries through, and 23,404 is going to move, so that's these are no longer in the river now, right?
No, they're just in marsh.
Marsh, so that's 2.
3. No, 2. You're right. 2. Cost 2. Yeah. It's not plus 2. It's 2.
2, right?
Correct. So
3.
that's 2. Mm-hmm.
So that's 3. 4, 5. Oh, wrong way. 6. Okay.
Hmm.
That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Now this will end his move coming out of the stream to here.
Correct.
So that's it. And this open order will to there. But in his case, this doesn't really end his turn. He just doesn't. He's not going to.
No, he just can't move adjacent.
Yep. And this heavy infantry block now can come out of the creek and end his turn there. Okay. Musketeers and what is here? And 2209 will rotate a little bit. 1, then moving. So into the woods. What's the movement there? Is 2?
I believe so. Let me check. Woods for light infantry cost 3.
Okay, so 1,
So
4.
that make you 4. Yeah.
That's it for him. And then the heavy infantry in 2109. He's no longer in the riverbed.
Right.
So he's just going to move 1 up.
Yep. Which costs him. It costs him 2 because he's moving into those woods.
Yep. And my leader is going to move over here to get ready for a continuation. He has confidence that he's going to. This is where Spain is going to shine.
He could. It's
0-2.
whopping 0 to 2, but he could do it.
0-2, even up.
Mm-hmm.
And he does. He gets his
He
continuation.
does. Cordoba pulls it out.
Yeah. And so he's going to first fix this guy's formation. And end his movement in doing that. Okay. All right, then go over to this cavalry and the cavalry in 2305. He's first going to rotate. So that's 2 because he's in the swamp. 3, 4, and 5, 6. What about cavalry and open order in the woods is only 2? Or are we messing that up?
Cavalry in open order does not affect movement cost.
Okay, but what's the cost though for cavalry in the woods?
Cavalry in the woods is 4.
Okay, well that works. It's gonna be kind of
Cavalry in the move costs, or cavalry moving in the woods costs 4.
okay. So we're gonna first rotate. So that's 4.
Yep.
Coming out, that's 5, 6.
Yep.
And 2 more, 7, 8.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so we're going to rotate again in the other cavalry. That's 4. Move over here. That's 8.
Yep.
Open order. He got to stay there for now. Musketeer is going to change formation, so he's going to pay 3 to do that. 3. That guy's staying. That guy's staying there. Okay. We're going to go for our last continuation, so it's a 0 to 2 plus 1.
Correct.
0 to 2 plus 1. How about that?
You do it.
Spain is the Spanish.
You were right. It is Cordoba's time to shine.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Except he's still got some work to do here. Okay. Well. Okay. Let's see here. Everybody's in command at this point. We're going to. I don't feel lucky enough to do. I don't. That would be foolish. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to spin a rotation move. No, we go down here. Need to make some room here. Okay. So the cavalry in 2502 is going to rotate. No, wrong way. For 1.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a different what terrain?
So these are steep slopes.
Okay.
Which would normally cause a formation hit.
Oh, but
again, you're in open order.
Right. Oh, so
moving up slope is a +1.
So I got 1, so that will be 2, 3.
Yep.
4. 5.
Let me just look at the playbook and make sure that those are steep slopes.
Okay. All right.
Because they might not be. I'm assuming they are, but they may not be.
Well, it kind of looks like we got 3 different levels here.
Yeah, I think they probably are, but let's just confirm that.
Okay.
Because it kind of does make a difference.
Looks like there's 5 different levels in this map.
I think these might be gentle.
Oh, really? But there's 5. That it looks like that's like a level 5
Oh no, that's
hex.
floors. Hold on, that was for floors. Hochst. Vanita.
We're on level 4 according to the map key.
Yes, all slope hex sides are steep.
Okay.
Yeah, so technically we haven't noticed it, but you're crossing slope hex sides coming out of that marsh. You should have paid an extra +1.
Yeah, I see it now. I see it right there.
Yeah, we didn't see it, but it's there.
Yeah.
We weren't paying attention to it. But I don't think it actually made that much difference. But
Yeah. Well, when they come through, this guy it's in 2303. He'll have to. He's right on
yeah,
here.
he'll have to pay a +1.
Yeah.
But up until then, they've been moving along it. They haven't been crossing it. So
Mm-hmm.
nobody's moved so far that it would have made any difference. Would have
Mm-hmm.
cost them a hex.
Okay, so let's go back. Now we're going to move the guy in 2402. First he's rotating. That's 1, 2. Then he's going to go up the slope, so it's going to be 3, 4.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he can go there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he can go there.
Oh, wrong way. And there is, that should be 5.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, the guy in 2303 is first he's going to move as 1, and then +1 for the slope. That's 2.
Yep.
3.
Motion detected.
4, 5. Then rotate 6, 7.
Yep.
And the guy in, well, I'll probably get too far away now. Be careful, David.
Yeah, you're getting kind of close to being out of command with those guys.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, this guy's got to move. That's 2. So 1, 2, 3.
Excuse me.
That's 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, 7. And this guy's going to move up. 2.
Actually, that's going to be 3 because he's moving down a steep slope, which is
3.
+1.
That's fine. Yeah, 3. 4, 5. And then he's going to stop his movement. And everybody should still be in command now.
Yep.
Okay. So this infantry cost him 2 for the woods and 1 for the slope.
Correct.
So that's 3.
Yep.
And Corbetta is moving to the infantry. Okay. So did they take a formation hit for coming out of the woods if they're already in the woods? If they change from what
No.
if they reform in the woods, they're going to take a formation hit.
No, I wouldn't say so. They reform, but you only take the formation hit for moving into the terrain.
Oh, okay.
So if they're already in the terrain,
Okay.
and they change
Formation.
to closed order,
Mm-hmm.
as long as they're not moving into another wood hex, they shouldn't take that hit.
Right.
I mean, theoretically what's happening is they're all lining up at the edge of the woods, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we're going to try for our last continuation. Or was that our last one?
That was your last continuation.
Okay.
That last one was a 0 to 2 -1, and you
Or
rolled
plus,
a 1.
Yeah, that's right.
Or a +1, yeah. So you.
Yep, you're right. You're right. Okay, he's finished.
Yep. And that leaves. I've got 2 wings here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and activate Styrum. And we're gonna have him change to make ready. So make ready from receive charge
Okay.
is a 0 to 5, -1, -1. So he's -2 on a 0 to 5. And he does.
Okay.
So he's now. I gotta actually click on him. There, now make ready. Gonna go. Crap. Those are steep slopes. So, really have a lot of choice here. Crap, I shouldn't have done that.
What's wrong?
I should have stayed in. I don't want to change to make ready.
Okay.
I want to stay and receive charge for this turn.
That's fine.
All right, so Vism is going to go open order. He's going to go open order. He's going to go open order. All right, they're all in open order now. And now we are not going to try for a continuation because we can't.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody can move, so he's actually done. All right, so that's the end for Styrum.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
So you might as well get rid of your no continuation marker now because
yeah, because we don't need it.
when you do your cleanup, it's not going to go away.
Oh, no. Okay, so these musketeers,
For who?
the musketeers that are in the redoubt that are formation broken,
Oh, gotcha.
they're now formation shaken. These musketeers are all better.
Mm-hmm.
The cannons are going to fire at these musketeers that are not in the woods.
Okay.
So that's a 0 on a
Mm-hmm.
12 to 24.
Mm-hmm.
They roll a 4, which I'm pretty sure
Which
is
was
a
a
miss.
miss. The Spanish are doing some kind of Spanish dance out there.
Yeah, they are. Well, I think they're all just hunkering down in the mud, but
Probably. They've been by now they've dug a pretty deep foxholes and pits.
I'd say those guys are kind of messy at this point. That's
Yeah.
they've had a brutal slog just to get to where they are.
Yeah.
All right, so Karpsau's infantry regiment.
The one just below the bridge.
No, the one that is that's Kokler.
Okay.
Karpsau's clear on the other end. The one that's over by your cavalry in 2504.
Okay.
He is gonna do an about face for 2. Move backwards, and yeah, so that puts him I'm going to have to rotate him like so.
Mm-hmm.
So
That was the about face, right?
well, he did an about face
Mm-hmm.
and then moved,
Okay.
which puts him at 3. I just don't like this.
Aren't you gonna hit? You're gonna hit a ridge there, aren't you?
Well, I would if I continued to move, but my
Mm-hmm.
intent wasn't to continue to move.
Mm-hmm.
My intent is actually, now that I think about it, then he's going to rotate again and end up like this.
Okay.
And that's his. He's moved 4.
Okay.
And I will then move Sax Lauenberg, who is in 2510. Check something here. Okay. They're going to do this.
Okay.
Okay. Boy, trying to maneuver these big 2-hex units. They're hell on wheels at going straight ahead, but if you're trying to do anything but go straight ahead, they are cumbersome. Because what I can't do with this guy, I can't do this. I can't make that move.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to try for a continuation out of Duke Christian. So it's 0 to 2. 0 to 1. A whopping 0 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Which he most certainly does not do. So Christian's finished. All of my wings are finished. You have your rally wing.
Okay. So I need to come across and call him with the double hex guys, don't I?
Mm-mm. No, you can't change the column.
But I can go across that ridge and open
Yeah,
order.
you can go across that bridge, but they take formation hits for doing it.
Even in open order?
We read that last time. Hold on here.
Yeah,
We'll read it
right.
again.
Yeah, because I thought I was trying to remember.
I think they don't take formation hits in open order, but basically what they do is they squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
They squeeze and then come across. And it does all sorts of weird shit. Let's see here, because there's a whole thing about bridges in here. So wheeling for heavy single hex heavy infantry and double hex heavy infantry
Mm-hmm.
is more expensive than we thought. It's 2 hexes.
Oh.
It's two movement points. We have not been doing it right.
That's for the 2 hex infantry.
No, even for 1 hex infantry.
Ah.
If Kokler here does that
Mhm.
costs 2 points.
Ah.
We have not been counting those high enough.
What about musketeers or the
No,
cavalry?
musketeers are light infantry. Light infantry and cavalry are 1.
Okay. Okay.
But all heavy infantry are 2 movement points too. So they're even more unwieldy than we thought.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start doing it from here on out.
Oh yeah. Oh
But
yeah.
this Karpzau could not have made the move he just made. He'd have been stuck before he did that wheel.
Right. He would have after he did the about face is pretty much it.
Right. Well, he could have done the about face and advanced
Mm-hmm.
1. He would be like this.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That would be it. But since we haven't been doing it, we'll
Yep. That's fine. We'll just start
let
doing
that go.
it
But
from now on.
from here on out, we got to be aware of that. It is more expensive to do that than it seems.
So the about face is only 2 also.
About face is 2, but
Yeah.
it's counter march.
Right. That makes sense. That's just the same cost as.
Yeah, a unit may change facing 180 degrees at the cost of 2 movement points.
Mm-hmm.
Mic off.
It's not
Mic on.
actually an about face. This represents the file leaders retiring to the rear,
Mm-hmm.
followed in turn by the rest of the file. But you have to remember, units can only move into their front hexes. So you can't do a retrograde wheel.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so bridges. I remember reading about this. Bridges. If not in column, and you can only be in column if you are in column at the beginning of the scenario.
Mm-hmm.
A 2-hex heavy infantry unit uses the following to cross a bridge hex or hex side. The unit's formation must be formation normal or open order. The unit must start the activation adjacent to the bridge hex side or hex with the bridge in one of its front hexes or hex sides. The unit then uses its whole movement allowance to cross the bridge and ends up on the other side such that the bridge is in one of the unit's rear hexes or hex sides. In essence, it squeezes across the bridge. It maintains the same facing after the crossing, and the other hex it ends up in must be one it could enter in normal movement. After crossing, a formation normal unit becomes formation broken. A 2-hex infantry unit may initiate combat across a bridge hex side or bridge hex against an enemy unit on the other side, but is considered to be formation broken during close combat. If victorious, it may advance across the bridge following the movement rules and restrictions. So you can't move across it until you're adjacent to it. And then it has to be in one of your front hex sides. And once you cross it, you end up in exactly the same formation or the same facing that you were in before you started. And
So
if you're in formation normal, you're formation broken.
Okay. So I have to be in open order then to be able to be.
Well, you'll end up taking formation hits if you're not.
Oh, right.
That's all it is. You have to be in formation normal or open order.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're in formation normal, when you cross the bridge, you will be broken.
Right.
Now, the problem you've got with this bridge is you can't cross it because I've got a unit here.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So you can get on it and fight from it, but you will take the penalties for being on bridges.
Mm-hmm.
But any unit that is not a 2-hex heavy infantry unit may enter a bridge hex or cross a bridge hex side normally, and may initiate close combat from a bridge hex or across a bridge hex side if otherwise allowed. So if you want to take, what's his name? Schmidt.
Mm-hmm.
Schmidt can move onto there and initiate close combat.
Right.
But if you move one of the two hexers there, they can initiate close combat, but they're going to fight as if they're formation broken.
Mm-hmm.
And they will have to be in the right, they'll have to be facing the right way in order to do it. So anyway, you got your guys that are currently in rally.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So we're going to change orders. I think
Okay.
that's what we're going to do. Let me see here. Okay, we're going to go from rally to make ready.
Okay.
Is that what we're going to do? Maybe not.
Well, the only other option is to get a receive charge. I mean, you can try and get a charge.
No, well, no, I'm not going to do that. Just yet. Okay, we're going to go for the rally to receive charge.
Okay. So 0 to 3,
And,
and then you get Tilly's
-2.
-2 because you're adjacent to the leader. And you do it.
Okay. All right, so both of the heavy infantry are going to go to open order.
One of them already is.
Oh, this guy over here is. They get that guy.
Yeah. No, you've actually got 3 heavy infantry. You've got
Schmidt.
one hex and 2 2-hex.
Oh yeah, right. Schmidt's not going to change. He doesn't need to. Okay. So I guess our next thing is. Let's see, where's Tilly? Okay, there. So our next. What is this guy? Okay, we're going to go for a continuation. Oh, I should fire some artillery first before I do that.
I wondered if you were going to remember that.
Okay, so we're going to. The 12 pounder in 1713 is going to go after the Musketeers in 2014, 4 away.
Okay, it's a minus.
Two.
It's a -2.
-2 to
Unless was it a -3? There's 6 hexes out.
it was only 4 from 17, 13.
Maybe that's right.
It's the guys that are back further.
Yeah, it's a range 4, so it's a -2.
-2.
Correct.
Miss.
Yep.
And now the 3-pounder going into the same place, same guy.
Yep.
So, but he's going to be -3 to the arrow.
Right. He's -3.
Oh,
So
5.
5. I think that's still a miss though
Yep.
with the 3-pounder.
It's still a miss. He was getting excited. Okay. So then the 12-pounder and a 15, 16 is going to go after the Musketeers in a 22, 14.
Yeah,
1,
that's
2, 3, 4. That's
7.
7. So that's -3. -1 plus then the redoubt
Yep.
-3.
Yep.
And he misses.
Yep.
The powder's getting wet. It's getting too.
Yeah, it's so damp. All
Okay.
these marches.
15, 17 is going
Mm-hmm.
after 21, 14. That's 6 away, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5, 6. And 6 is a 0, so it's a -2.
Mm-hmm.
And he misses.
Yep.
And my 4-pounder has nothing. So now I'm going to go for a continuation unless you have somebody to stop me.
I've got nobody that can preempt.
Okay, so it's a continuation from make ready is a 0 to 2, but he's got a
You're actually not make ready. You're receive charge. It's a 0 to 1.
Okay, 0 to 1. That's right.
And then -2 for Tilly.
Mm-hmm. How about that?
He does it.
He didn't even need Tilly. This
He didn't even need Tilly.
This
Yeah.
guy's improving.
Well, he's actually better than the guy that got shot in the assault.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go change orders from make ready to charge.
Oh, you're in receive charge,
Oh,
not
receive.
make ready.
That's right. We're gonna receive charge. So it's gonna be a 0 to 3.
Yep.
-2, right?
-2.
No.
And you're not going to make an orders change.
Okay. Well, the Musketeers have gotten tired of just sitting there. They're gonna. So what's to change to just to do a formation, just to rotate in the city? What's the cost? What is it? What's the
So those, it's not the city, it's the trenches.
the
but
trenches? It's 19. Yeah, he's in 1918 trenches.
yeah, so those trenches, the cost. Sosenheim Ruins and Trench for light infantry is 3.
Okay, so we're gonna rotate 3, and then that's going into that creek. If I move forward, that's that creek, so he'd have to stop his movement at that point.
He can't move into it this turn. It takes all of your movement to
Okay,
move
so
into it.
he's prepared.
Yep.
He's
He could
prepared
move.
for the final, the second and final continuation.
Yep. All right.
All right, so he's a receive charge 0 to 1.
+1, -2, so it's a -1.
Yep. -1. No.
Nope.
No continuation. He's finished. Okay.
All right.
That's the turn.
That's the turn. All right, it's 20 till 9. What do you want to do?
Well, I doubt if we'll be able to do an entire turn.
Probably not in 20 minutes, no.
Not for what we got here. So we can shut it down and see what we can So what happens tomorrow at Blytenfeld?
At Brightonfeld, yep. All right, so we are at end of turn 11,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah. Why don't you? Might as well
fair
leave.
amount changed.
Oh yeah. So what is it? Remind me about the Netta River box.
So it's down here. It's written down here in the
Right.
bottom
Right.
corner.
That's one of my objectives is to get to the Netta River box, isn't it?
Right. Well, you get VPs
Mm-hmm.
if you move cavalry
Yeah.
into the Nita River box.
Mm-hmm.
So for every cavalry unit you move into the Nita River box from here on out, because we're now finished with turn 10,
Mm-hmm.
from between turns 11 and 15, you will get 10 victory points for every cavalry unit you move into that box.
Okay.
After turn 15, you get nothing.
Mm-hmm. So I know what my objective is.
Yep, you want to try and get there. You want to try and get some guys into the Nita box. Now I get like 15 points for going into for every unit I move into the Hochst bridge box.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why my guys are sitting there ready to go, but I may not be ready to do that yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, what's about to happen? We're about to have a general action over here on the side with the Spanish because they finally got across the river.
Mm-hmm.
And you're about to throw Tilly's center across the bridge. So Duke Christian's about to get pressed by 2 wings while you try and maneuver your cavalry. And we got to decide what old Styrum's going to do here. Is he going to ride for Hochst? Or is he going to throw in to try and help Christian?
Mm-hmm.
That's the question coming up.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting here.
Well, this has been an interesting.
I've enjoyed this scenario. This is fun.
Yeah, this scenario is a really interesting one because it's got a lot of interesting tactical challenges. Even though there hasn't been all that much fighting,
Mm-hmm.
it's just the element of how do you maneuver these armies in this kind of terrain. And turns out it's actually even harder than we've shown it because we should have been. There's a couple little movement things that we didn't quite have right.
That's okay. This is what we're learning. Learning it.
Oh yeah, well, the more of these we play, I mean, we're getting these rules down pretty good at this point. But the steep slope thing
Mm-hmm.
is something. We just didn't even notice that steep slope until now, till this turn. Again, not that I think it made much difference, but I hadn't really been thinking about it.
Well, neither was I until I started noticing all the different colors of terrain as I got there.
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about it, and it actually significantly impacted what I'm doing down here with Styrum. Because when I saw you start coming up on my flank there, I was like, oh, well, that'll be no big deal. I'll just throw some of Styrum's cavalry at him. But then once you figure out, wait a minute, those are steep slopes. If I try and move Styrum's cavalry up those slopes, not in open order,
Mm-hmm.
but before they have a chance of engaging you, they're going to be formation broken.
Right. And so all
right?
so all the slopes are.
All slopes are steep slopes.
Mm-hmm.
Every one of them. So they have a formation hit to anybody that moves across them unless they're light infantry. Which is significant. I mean, that makes a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
It actually would have made the Spanish River crossing even harder.
Oh
Because
yeah.
there's a steep slope on the other side we didn't take into account either.
Yeah, going down into the.
Yep. Now, it wouldn't have made that much difference because
Movement would have stopped as soon as you hit the river anyway.
you would have had to, yeah, I mean, it was a full movement to get basically anywhere in there anyway. So I don't think it would have made that much difference. It would have impacted some of the maneuvers on the town.
Really?
Look, when you look at it again, if you hide all the units, if you look at the village there's 2 slopes that Tilly's
yeah.
guys crossed,
Oh yeah.
and there's actually a slope that goes through the town.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more than 3. It's 3 for the trenches, but then you got to cross that slope.
Right.
That town is wicked hard terrain to move through. Very difficult. So there was possibly have been a little bit of an impact over there.
Mm-hmm. Well, we probably should have changed to open order before we even moved
Yeah,
into town.
right. But you wouldn't have wanted to do that because
I would have to come out of charge to do it anyways.
you would have to come out of charge,
Mm-hmm.
and then you take a penalty in close combat for fighting in open order.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the town assault is a tricky thing.
Mm-hmm. I guess because on the combat chart I have, it doesn't have that open order penalty, but
For close combat,
yeah.
yeah, it should. Are you looking at? Remember, we've got the player aid card right here.
Yeah, because I might want to look at the player aid card. It's under, or is that?
So close combat, attacker is or has -1 formation shaken or in open order.
Let's see here. I guess I need to.
Yeah, look at the close combat table.
Yeah. I just say the one that's in my hand that printed off from years ago doesn't have it.
Yeah, don't use that one. Use the one that's here in the game.
Yeah.
Just click the button up here at the top.
Oh, I'm looking at it. It's usually pretty good, except for, yeah, formation shaken and or open order. This just says formation shaken. So maybe this was before they even had formation changes.
I think it was. It probably was before they even had open order.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Okay. I mean, I don't. It makes a heck of a lot of sense. I just was saying that looking on here, this is prior. Well, this was one of the original. It was online. Nothing.
Yeah, that one's so old, it's generally wrong. So,
Well, most everything else is there. So I haven't had much else.
but it's right here. I mean, we got the one right in the game.
I know. I know.
It's easy to pull that one up.
Okay. All right. Okay. So shall we shut it down for tonight?
Yep, we can do that.
I think we had a.
We can absolutely do that.
Yeah. Not sure.
And give it a try again next week.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you're saving the game so I can get out. Go ahead and get out.
You don't have to be in it for me to save it,
All right.
but I'm saving it.
Okay, I am leaving the game.
It is saved.
Okay. And so everybody who we just finished our session number 6, getting ready to go into session 7. I guess we got 2 turns done tonight.
Yeah, we get 2 turns done tonight.
That's pretty much average here, except we did get 3 turns one night.
We got 3 turns last time, but that was because we had a couple of turns with no combat. This time we've got, you were trying to move this cavalry through here, and I moved my light troops up, and more stuff is happening. To the point where I tried to do continuations, which I really haven't tried to do many continuations prior to this because there hadn't been a reason to.
No. Okay, so until next time, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see us soon. We'll see where next time should be pretty exciting. I think a lot of things are happening now.
There's definitely going to be some fighting next time, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay, so I'm going to shut the stream down. Good night, guys.